Well, for one thing, it's hard to blow teams out. They really slowed the tempo down and just tried to find mismatches. We had to play Josiah a lot because we thought it was the best matchup on Maldonado. And then we ended up, when he was out of the game, we were switching ball screens. Problem was we were getting really spread out, and they were going one-on-one and getting the rim. And then we stopped rebounding the ball. We gave up a couple of offensive rebounds, that were just crucial. But at the end of the day, we thought it'd be a close game because of the tempo that they play at. And we thought they were a really good team. I thought, not knowing if EK played, then not knowing Thompson was going to play, it may have kind of got us feeling a little comfortable at first. And we just kept trying to tell our guys, they got good players. I mean, they were in the NCAA tournament last year. Maldonado was one of the best players to play in this league. So we just had to find a way to just make one or more plays than them, and we did.
Not only did they not have Thompson, as you mentioned, not have DK, as maybe some expected, but still some question mark for everyone sending me social media questions about it. So I guess there's a chance he played. But like without their two big men, and then Morris wasn't able to really do much. He was a non-factor because of foul trouble. So it wasn't like you guys were able to take advantage of them not having their bigs.
No, we were hoping to, we didn't. And part of it was they really sagged off of Josiah, and we got to work on getting a little bit more comfortable offensively playing when teams do that. You could say, well, just shoot it and make it. He's not a high percentage three-point shooter.
Won that three-point contest and confused.
Yeah, but he made a big three at the end of the first half. But we got to be able to flow and turn it. And, okay, if you're going to sag, we turn into a ball screen, then maybe get a mid-range shot. So those are things we got to work on because they really game plan well for it.
You guys have been mature and able to handle pressure moments. A couple times tonight, I don't know if it was not handling the moment. Sometimes plays just happen, but there were a couple turnovers and maybe a couple uncharacteristic plays that didn't go your way in kind of key moments, I thought. And I'm curious if there was something that you saw or if it was just a coincidence that, like, you have enough of those close plays, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one thing we stopped doing was rebounding the basketball. I thought they did a great job. I mean, Geoff is a phenomenal coach. A lot of those guys on that team were in the NCAA tournament last year, so we didn't think by any means this was going to be some easy game to come on the road and win. It was very challenging, so credit to them for doing a lot of things.
And then specifically, Ethan Anderson was a guy that, I know you guys knew, but he got in the paint a lot. And his ability to get in the paint and score on you guys a lot. Is that something you're a little worried about that other teams might try and replicate?
No, I just thought we were abandoning our team defensive principles a little bit. And part of it is they're so unique offensively that we were probably a little over-concerned with their actions instead of just playing team defense. But they pick apart your matchups, and they're so unorthodox, and we tried to throw a couple of different things at them. But they're going to make you pay, and they made us pay down the lane for sure.
I'll wrap it up with this. You guys know you have the target in the undefeated season, have 2-0 league play. Teams are going to come at you every game, and you guys know that. Do you feel this was a little bit of a wake-up call, or is it just there's going to be some good games in Mountain West play?
No, I think our guys were ready to go. I mean, who are we to be arrogant? I don't think they have not embraced all this to where I'm like, all right, I got to humble you guys. Now, maybe we got to understand that, like, okay, in conference, people are going to come at you, which is normal because it's conference play and everybody's playing for seeding and championships and so on. But at the end of the day, like, our guys have been humble. They've been hungry. We played great at home versus Colorado State, found a way to grind out a win here. So proud of them. I mean, it's the best start we've had in 55 years. That's amazing. To be one of two teams in all of college basketball, that's amazing. So we just try to stay the course, and we'll get back and get some rest and then go game plan for Fresno State.
Oh, it felt great. I mean, it felt amazing. I mean, I think just with our team, we have a refuse-to-lose mentality. And I think just overall, we were able to stick through it. I mean, things weren't really going our way. That's going to happen on road games, especially in this environment. It's so hard to play in, regardless of them having not as many fans. But I'm glad we were able to get out and get this win. And, that refuse-to-lose mentality really showed up tonight.
All right, they were able to, first of all, it didn't matter who they had playing. I mean, they're down several guys. And no matter who they had playing, they were going to try and find a way to make this an ugly, sluggish kind of game, and they succeeded. They did that. What were they able to do? Why were they able to sort of slow this down, ugly it up, and take you guys out of what you guys have been doing so well?
Yeah, I mean, they're always a very tough offense to scout against because they find mismatches, they continue to go to what's working, and they never stop attacking. And they're a great offensive team, well coached. But I mean, they were able to just run their offense, and they've been doing that for years, man. I mean, just barkling down, and then going to what's been working throughout the entire game, and just continuing to attack and attack. And that's hard to guard. And luckily, we were able to get a few stops down towards the end, but they were able to exploit us on that end.
They really spread you guys out and were able to get their guards in the paint and one-on-one in the paint. Like that's a tough defense. It's tough to defend when they're that close to them. And they were able to do that pretty successfully. Is that something you think you'll see teams try and replicate because they had so much success?
I mean, I would say so. I mean, I think we're just going to have to adjust game by game. I know teams are going to throw a lot of stuff at us, especially now. But I think we're going to have to expect it all. Expect everything. We're going to have to definitely work on just our interior, defense, and just I think we didn't do a good job of helping each other this game. But I think we're going to go back to the drawing board and get ready for Fresno State.
You guys had Mo kind of a non-factor because of foul trouble. Jalen obviously fouls out at the end, wasn't there at the end, but still found a way with some other guys. What does that say about the team?
It's just, next man up mentality. I think we have a group of guys that are just, ball players and just are ready to play at all times. And no matter what's going on, no matter if they've been sitting for 20 minutes, they're playing for 20, they're always going to be ready to play. So that's what a testament to our team.
I mean, regardless of who you're playing, winning on the road is hard. You're never going to have a cakewalk walking into someone else's home court. And especially, like a program and, a community like this, which was successful last year. And, they got off to a slow start this year with obviously their main piece missing with Graham Ike, who, obviously unfortunately got hurt. But, they're a good team. Their record doesn't really reflect that. But, they got dudes, they're not a bad team. And so, obviously, we weren't playing like ourselves. And so, basically every huddle, we were just kind of coming in. We're like, just stick it out, do what we do, and eventually, it's going to come around. And obviously, we never really got to completely playing. We had some spurts where, we kind of looked like ourselves. But, the whole game was a rock fight. And so we just, tried to keep our nose to the pavement and keep rolling.
They were able to get in the paint quite a bit.
Yeah.
They were spreading you out. They were pulling you out.
Mm-hmm.
Mo didn't get to play because of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Their success, I guess, in getting you guys, one-on-one in the paint, what were they able to do to make that happen?
Obviously Mo got in some unlucky foul trouble. But with me, Coach talked about, because last year Maldonado and Ike gave him a lot of fits, and so Coach kind of put it as my responsibility this game to guard Maldonado. And I did a pretty good job for about, I would say, a good 32 minutes. But he definitely got me there for a little 3-minute spurt. He got me on 3 back-to-back buckets. But it's, teams know. We are obviously a little bit undersized in the backcourt. And so we knew that going into this, just because how they played last year, that's kind of how it was going to be. But we just, we scouted it. We ran through it a lot in practice, and Coach prepared us well for that.
All right, man, last one. Big win for you guys, obviously. You guys are going to have a lot like this, though, where teams that maybe don't look like it on the record are going to be coming at you.
Well, that's part of being ranked, obviously it's great, for the community, get people excited about the program and the team again. But more of what it does is, you're going to get everybody's best shot. Because when teams see a number next to your name, they know, okay, this is our opportunity to prove ourselves and, get maybe for this team, they're probably thinking okay, we get this win, we get our season back on track. And you're going to get everyone's best punch when we're ranked. And Coach kind of talked about how it was in I forgot whose book it was, but they call it the innocent climb. This year there wasn't really any expectations. They didn't have a great first year, and so this year, we kind of got to build with no real pressure. Everyone's just let's see what happens. And so now that we've kind of established that we are a top team in the country, we've kind of transformed from the hunters to the hunted. Everybody's thinking about us. Everyone's we got to get New Mexico. And so just kind of going into every game knowing that, we're not going to have any easy ones the rest of the way. And, it just helps you focus and lock in.